Hi everybody, welcome back to Rabbi Aharon Attitude Adjustment. I want to expound on some things we've said recently. We've talked about the power of words. We've talked about how important it is to connect to your Creator. We've talked about part of that connection is not just showing gratitude for everything you do, but doing teshuvah, to let Him know that in the areas where you haven't been where you're supposed to be and you haven't done what you were supposed to do, that you are truly sorry, you wish to be forgiven, and you wish to make a better attempt at doing what you've done in the past. Now, last week we talked about getting started right away because it's important. But I want to take this to a little bit higher level. I want to ask you a question. What would you do today if you knew that today was your last day on this earth? It's a heavy question, isn't it? A million things go through your mind. You'd be nicer to your kids, maybe, nicer to your spouse. You'd call your parents more often. You'd listen more to what your Rav tells you to do. You'd do more of the things that you know are right to get yourself in a position where when you do meet your Creator, you've done everything within your power to be the right kind of person, to make Him proud of you. It's your Father. You want Him to be proud of you. So, if for no other reason than the fact that He is your Father. So what would you do if you knew that today was your last day? Well, interestingly enough, the Torah teaches us that we need to do teshuvah because we need to do teshuvah on the last day of our lives. And since we don't know when the last day of our lives is, then we need to do teshuvah every day. Because every day may be the last day of our lives. Now, having said that, think about it very carefully. What would you do today if you knew it was the last day of your life? You certainly wouldn't put something off till next week. You certainly wouldn't put it off the next month, next year, or any other time. You'd do it now. Just like the commercial says, do it now. There's a saying that says, do it now, do it right now. It implies, first of all, that time is very precious, and that we need to do things. We need to do it because it's important to be done, whatever it is. We need to do it now because time is precious, and because we don't know how much time we're going to have. So we want to do it now, knowing that we have right now, not knowing what we may have in the future. And the last part of it is, do it right now. Because it may be the last thing you do, because it might be the final hurrah, you want to do it in the best possible way. And this is what we've been teaching all along. Getting close to Hashem, by davening, getting close to Hashem by speaking to Him every day, by reminding Him that you're grateful for everything that He does for you. The fact that your body works, that you have healthy children, that you have a good spouse, that you have adequate parnasa so that you can pay your bills, put a roof over your head, put clothing on your backs, so that you can do all the things that are important in life on a physical level, and more importantly, so that you can do all the things that are important to you on a metaphysical level, on a spiritual level, in connection with the Creator of the universe. Remember that little spark inside of you that we call a soul is a part of Him. It's a spark of the divine. It sets you closer to Him. It's what gives you the things we call inspiration. Inspiration is an interesting word, and it actually comes from the Greek, but it means God in you, in spirit, to the Spirit inside of you. And because of that, you're precious. That's why Hashem put you here, to do things that you need to do, to enjoy while you're doing them. He doesn't want you to be miserable. He wants you to be happy. But He wants you to accomplish what you were sent here to do, your soul corrections, and any other task that He has given you to come down to this planet. The Torah actually tells us that Gehenna, which is hell, is not as bad as the planet on which we live, which is Earth. So what we want to do is make sure that our time here is well spent, and that we cherish every single moment that we have, every single second that we have, that we live the life we were supposed to live. We draw ourselves closer to our Father in heaven. We draw ourselves closer to our children, to our parents, to our spouses, to our friends, to our teachers, to all those who are important in our lives, that we treat them with the respect that we would like to be treated with. We treat them with the lives we would like to have. This is the least we can do, because we're all brothers. We're all put here by Hashem. We're all from Him. We are all His children. So, That having been said, make today very special, because who knows? Who knows how much time any of us have? So make today special. Do it. Do it now. Do it right now. Connect yourself to Hashem. Make the Shabbos a great Shabbos and a great week ahead. And remember, everybody out there has their own little wars that they're fighting. Just because you don't know about them doesn't mean they don't have them. So be gentle with them and be gentle with yourself. Be well, my friends. See you next week. All the best.